Welcome to the Top Radar. Today video is about Judaism. With interesting facts and answers to some of the most common questions. Judaism is around 4,000 years old, the first Abrahamic religion, and the oldest monotheistic religion. Which means that they only believe in one God with whom they have a special agreement called a covenant. The religion was founded by Abraham, and he is believed to be the father of Judaism. In ancient times, Jews were called Hebrews or Israelites. Number 1. Judaism has several different denominations. There are three main branches within Judaism: Reform, Conservative and Orthodox Jews. In addition to these, there are some smaller denominations of Judaism like Reconstructionist. And each represents their own unique ways and practices. All of them are following what they understand and interpret as the real and authentic version of Judaism. The basics of their belief are the same, as they all share the same origin. Number 2. Shabbat is the Jewish holy day. Just like the Sunday is the holy day in Christianity, and Friday is the holy day within Islam. The Shabbat is the holy day within the Jewish faith. The Shabbat begins on Friday at sunset and continues until the next day until nightfall. It's a day for rest and prayer services, and it includes lighting candles, eating dinner and drinking wine, as well as saying farewell to the Shabbat. Number 3. The Torah is the holy book of Judaism. The Torah typically refers to the first 5 books of the 24 books of the Hebrew Bible, Tanakh. And it includes the laws that Moses received from God. Both the Bible and Quran share a lot of similarities with the Torah. Number 4. Judaism is one of the 3 Abrahamic religions. Judaism is the oldest of the 3 Abrahamic monotheistic religions. The other 2 are Christianity and Islam, which all share the same origin. Number 5. Synagogues are the place of worship in Judaism. The synagogue is the place of Jewish worship and prayer services. It is believed that synagogues came to existence during the Babylonian captivity as a result of Jewish temples being inaccessible for worship. Today, the synagogue is the center of every Jewish community around the world. Some synagogues also have separate rooms for studying the Torah. Number 6. The religious symbol of Judaism is the Star of David. David was a shepherd who became a king of ancient Israel. The books of Samuel in the Jewish Bible tells how David killed the giant Goliath, with this symbol displayed on his shield. The Star of David is used in synagogues, Jewish buildings and tombstones, and on the flag of the modern state of Israel. And it became the symbol for the worldwide Zionist community in the late 1800s. Number 7. There are 613 commandments in the Law of Moses. This is also known as the Talmud, which is the main source of Jewish religious law. These commandments are also known as mitzvot and have further been divided into 3 main categories: laws, mishpatim, testimonies, edit, and decrees, chukim. Number 8. The bar mitzvah is the rite of passage into adulthood. Bar mitzvah, for boys, and bat mitzvah, for girls, is an important tradition within Judaism. It is mentioned in the Talmud and marks the age when a child becomes accountable for their action as a man or woman. Before the bar mitzvah, the responsibility of the child's actions is held by the parents. The bar or bat mitzvah also make the boy or girl eligible to participate in public religious worship and observing the commandments in a more serious way. Number 9. The Jewish people were slaves according to the Book of Exodus. The Book of Exodus tells us about how God helped Moses to free the Jewish people from slavery in ancient Egypt. It also tells that the Israelites are the chosen people of God. The Book of Exodus is the second book of the Hebrew Bible. And it's generally attributed to Moses, although most scholars today see it as unlikely that Moses actually wrote the Book of Exodus. Number 10. The Temple Mount is the holiest site for Jews. The Temple Mount is considered sacred for Jews since they believe that God is manifested here more than any other place. When praying, the Jews turn towards Temple Mount. With that said, it's forbidden to pray on Temple Mount due to its sacredness, and Jews may only enter the place to visit on limited times. Number 11. There is no original Torah existing today. The oldest Torah scroll ever found dates back to some 800 years ago, and it was found at a university in Bologna. This means that the first Torah ever written doesn't exist anymore. Many of the Torah scrolls have also been destroyed by other cultures in times of war. Some older important documents and fragments still exist, such as the Dead Sea Scrolls, Nash Papyrus and the Engedi Scroll. Since the time of Moses, there have been many changes within the practice of Judaism by various rabbis, although the core of the beliefs hasn't changed. Number 12. The spiritual leader of Judaism is known as rabbi. Every Jewish community has a rabbi, who is the spiritual leader and teacher of Torah. Unlike priests in Christianity, the rabbi doesn't hold a special degree of divinity, they are simply more educated about Jewish laws and religious practice. The chief rabbinate of Israel consists of 2 chief rabbis, an Ashkenazi rabbi and a Sephardi rabbi, which are elected for a 10-year period. Since the 17th century, the chief rabbi of Jerusalem is also known as Rishon LeZion. Number 13. Hanukkah is a Jewish holiday, known as the Festival of Lights. Hanukkah celebrates the rededication of the Second Temple in Jerusalem. And it goes on for 8 days, where a candle in a special menorah is lit every night. It also includes gift giving and eating food, which has led to the modern comparison with Christmas, although they celebrate different things. The date of Hanukkah is on a different date each year, but always on the 25th of the month, following the Hebrew month of Kislev. Number 14. There are 3 main religious festivals in Judaism. Within Judaism, there are 3 major religious festivals every year, and these are Passover, Pesach, the Feast of Weeks or Pentecost, Shavuot, and the Festival of Shelters or Tabernacles, Sukkot. The Passover celebrates and honors the journey from slavery to freedom. According to the Torah, Jews should observe Passover for 7 days. The Shavuot commemorated the revelation of the Torah on Mount Sinai to the Jewish people. And Sukkot paid tribute to the years that the Jews spent in the desert on their way to the Promised Land. Traditionally, every Jewish family should build an open-air structure where they will live during the Sukkot, and it should be built of branches and leaves. More facts about Jews in Judaism. There are about 15 million Jews in the world. God chose Moses to free the people of Israel from slavery in Egypt. About 6 million Jews were killed during the Holocaust. The Jews are still waiting for their Messiah. Jews are only allowed to eat food that follows specific rules called kosher. Judaism is the oldest Abrahamic religion. Frequently asked questions. These are some of the most common questions about Judaism. How do Jews worship? Jews should pray 3 times every day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon and once in the evening. Jewish person can pray in 3 ways. Prayers of thanksgiving, prayers of praise, and prayers that ask for things. What is the Jewish headpiece called? The Jewish headpiece is known as kippah, and it's worn by Jewish males as a sign of virtue. What is God's name in Judaism? It's spelled as Yahweh in English. Are Jews circumcised? Circumcision is a Jewish tradition which is performed 8 days after a boy's birth and is known as Brit Milah. What's the difference between Judaism and Christianity? There are many differences and similarities. One main difference is that Judaism rejects God in human form, they simply see God as one divine presence.